Here's a scene for you. Tell me if this sounds familiar. You go out to lunch with a friend who's excited to tell you about their new idea for a business or a project that they're working on. You sit down, as they're talking, you get more excited. Before you know it, all of the other projects and priorities that you had start to take a back seat to this new, exciting, once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And you go down this path, foregoing the work that you were doing before. If that sounds familiar, you, my friend, might have shiny object syndrome, or S.O.S. And shiny object syndrome is part and parcel to the entrepreneurial experience. As creative people, we're naturally inclined to be attracted to something that's new and excited, novelty, variety. All of these things just seem so compelling, but actually being diligent and following through and doing the work and putting in the hard yards to accomplish whatever we were passionate about before naturally starts to seem less appealing. But to really find success, either as an author, as an entrepreneur, requires focus. And so I want to help share how you can overcome shiny object syndrome and stay focused, making progress towards your goals and dreams. Hi, I'm Jesse Krieger. I'm the author of Lifestyle Entrepreneur and now founder and publisher for Lifestyle Entrepreneurs Press, where we take authors and help them become entrepreneurial and take entrepreneurs and help make them best-selling authors. And I can tell you that from working with creative people and authors and entrepreneurs that are naturally passionate, right? That passion is part and parcel of what it really takes to create something where before there was nothing, right? If we weren't passionate, what would ever actually get done? But where do you find the line between being passionate and excited and saying, well, here's the decision I'm making and now I've got to carry through? And delineating that is what really separates people that find success as authors and entrepreneurs from people that just go from one project to another. And every time you talk to them, they're super excited, but when you look at their history, they never really seem to follow through on the things that they began. And so it's an interesting dilemma because, right, this passion and the distraction both come from the same source. They both come from the enthusiasm we have to create. But when you can identify the line and start to recognize that an idea that you get excited about now, will you still feel the same about it in a day, in a week? And so I encourage you to just pump the brakes a little next time you hear a story, hear an idea, go out and see a friend and start getting enthusiastic about the next amazing thing that you can do. Take one step back or sleep on it and ask yourself, does this play into my broader goals? Does this play into the bigger strategic plan and ultimately move you towards the goals and accomplishments that you know have deep personal meaning and resonance to you? If it doesn't, then one of the hardest words in the entrepreneur's vocabulary is no. But if you can embody no and say respectfully, I decline, or thanks but no thanks, then you can make a practice out of staying focused and redirecting that passion into the projects that you're already working on. And it's important, but a subtle distinction, to balance the passion with the possibility of distraction. And that's what I really think is at the core of overcoming shiny object syndrome. And so I've got a blog post on this and I've shared more information on this you can see on the blog and on jessekrieger.com. And really look at some of the other videos that we have on the YouTube channel to round out some of these subtle but important distinctions that will really help you on your journey of being an author and an entrepreneur and a creative a creative person in this today's world. So I hope this serves you, and I'll talk to you in a future video. To your success.